Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title of this video, in this video I'll just be telling you guys how things are in Cape Town, just in case you want to come and study in Cape Town, be it at UCT, UWC or Stellenbosch, or what's the other colleges that I know of, Northlink, or any college more Cape Town. So if you want to come and study in Cape Town, these are the things that I don't know might help, or rather this was my experience in Cape Town. Maybe it might help. I am hoping that it will help. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing that you need to know when you come to Cape Town, or before you come to Cape Town, is that things in Cape Town are mad expensive. Everything is expensive, from accommodation to transportation to food to hair, nails. Everything is expensive this side. So if you are to study maybe in UWC or in UCT or in Stellenbosch, I think the best thing that can happen to you or for you is to get accommodation via NSFAS or any bursary, because then if you don't have any bursary that covers for your accommodation, then you'll have to pay out of pocket. And if you do have to pay out of pocket, you will pay a lot. I think when I came to Cape Town in 2016, the accommodation that I stayed at, or the house that I was staying at, the minimum that we were paying was 2 grand, 2.2 or 2,000, between 2.2 and 2,000. I'm not, yeah, I think 2,000, between 2,000 and 2,200 rands, and we were sharing. So it's not you in your own room. So it's in one room there were 2 girls, right? That's the minimum that I paid back in 2016. I'm not sure what the price is now. If you want to share a room with another person, I'm not sure. It went up, but I'm not sure how much it is. So accommodation in Cape Town is very, very expensive, and yeah, and food also. I was so shocked when I came to Cape Town and I saw people are paying up to 26 rand, almost 30 rands for an avocado. Serious avocado. Yo, whereas, well, I did my undergrad in Venda. In Venda, avocado, you get it at 2 rand. What do you mean? What do you mean I have to pay almost 30 rands for one avocado? Whereas I was getting an avocado, if I wasn't getting it for free, I was paying 2 rands or 5 rands maximum. So, yo, the Atura, Cape Town, like, the banana, yo, I think the first year that I spent more Cape Town, I was just in shock, because I'm like, banana, serious, a banana, you pay this much for banana, you pay this much for mango. There's no way. There's no, things are so expensive. And coming from Venda, where fruits are either free or way cheaper than cheap, as cheap can possibly get, and then you get to Cape Town and Bagojor avocado, it's like 40 rand. So that was a shock for me. Food in Cape Town is very expensive. That's one thing that you must keep in mind. Also, transportation is very, very, very expensive, because one thing that I've realized in Cape Town is that everything is so far apart. You cannot walk anywhere. Nope. You cannot walk anywhere. Literally, you have to either get Taxify or Uber, or get someone who has a car to take you from one place to another. But also, one thing that is very nice is that I know that UWC has a shuttle for students to take them from their place of residence to campus and back. So that's nice. I know that UCT also has a shuttle to, you know, transport students from their place of residence to where they need to be on campus. That's nice. So the next thing that you should know about coming to stay and study in Cape Town is that Cape Town is not safe at all. There are some places that are super safe, but those places that are super safe, they are expensive, very expensive. You're looking at paying around, I think if you're sharing an apartment, you're looking at paying around Boma 3.5 4,000 if you are sharing an apartment in a very safe estate or student accommodation. In some places, I'm not saying everywhere, so people that are paying less, please don't come for me. These are the places that I have come across. So yeah, some places are cheaper, but then what I have realized, or in my experience, the places that are cheaper are safe. It's not safe to stay there. People are stabbing each other, people are robbing each other there. There are killings happening, shootings, all sorts of things that are scary. So if you are to pay less or to stay at a place where you'll be paying less, chances are it's not safe at all, and chances are it's further away from campus. So having to stay in a place that is affordable but not safe, and you still have to walk a very long distance to get to campus, one hey, it's not safe at all. But if you have a bursary, like maybe NSFAS or any other bursary that covers for your accommodation, then that's nice. Then you can stay on campus, or you can stay at a student accommodation whereby the shuttle comes to pick you guys to campus, and from campus back to where you stay. Then that's nice and that's safe. Then you won't have to spend a lot of money in that case. One thing that took me by surprise, and this is something that I wasn't expecting at all, this is something that caught me off guard, was racism. Racism in Cape Town is wild. Like, I was talking to one of the professors last week, I think, that where I'm from, obviously I wasn't made aware of my skin color, or I wasn't treated differently because of my skin color. Growing up, I was never aware of my, you know, my skin color. How can I put this? I don't know how to put this, but I wasn't made to feel some type of way because of my skin color. I wasn't made to feel inadequate or disgusting because of my skin color, because I was mostly around black people. So I don't know how to put this, but then coming to Cape Town, it's a daily reminder that, you know what, you're black. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I don't want to get into details, but yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I once stayed in Northwest, and I don't think I experienced racism as much there as I do more Cape Town. So yeah, we were talking Lily Prof about the fact that now that I'm staying in Cape Town, like I'm constantly aware that, you know what, yeah, I know I'm black. Because like people that are not black in Cape Town, they act differently when they see a black person. And it's not everyone that acts weird around black people. It's not everybody, that's for sure. Because we have interracial couples here, we have friends that have black friends. There are some nice people, but then mostly you find people that will treat you differently just because you're black. They'll make you feel inadequate and not worthy just because you're black. It's bad. It's bad. I was talking to this one lady, I forgot her name, and she was telling me that she had to go to therapy because of the racism that she was enduring in Cape Town. And it was bad to a point where she had to be helped psychologically or rather mentally, because she was not coping at all. And I saw this other video of a student, she's an international student from up in Africa, I forgot where, and also she was also talking about the experiences that she had or that she is experiencing in Cape Town when it comes to racism. And there's a lot of people that are probably too scared to talk about this topic, and I as well, for a long period of time, I was not comfortable talking about this. We can see it happening, but I was just like, nah, it's fine. But so yeah, I've seen a lot of things that were racially motivated. I've seen people fight. I've seen people getting into really scary fights when it comes to racism. I don't want to get deep into this topic, because it's the things that I've seen, and the things that I have experienced, and the things that I know that most people are experiencing, most black people are experiencing in Cape Town due to racism. Scary stuff. But besides that, Cape Town is a very nice place to stay in. For example, on the positive side of things, we have, sightseeing either for free or affordable. You can go to Table Mountain for free if you're hiking, but if you are to use the cable car, obviously you have to pay, but it's affordable and it's free on your birthday. Well, the last time I checked, it was free in your birthday. I'm not sure if that has changed, but if it has, I think the information would be on the internet. You can go to the beach for free. That's nice. You can go to there's a lot of beautiful things in Cape Town that you can either go for free or just have access to them at a very low and affordable price, right? So that's nice. I think besides the racism part of things and accommodation and food being expensive, Cape Town is amazing. Also, the weather here is amazing. Sometimes it can get too hot, and sometimes it can get too cold, but the weather is nice. I enjoy it mostly during winter time, because during winter time it's rain throughout. I love rain. My husband and I, we love rain, so it rains throughout, which is amazing. But then when it goes towards winter time, it gets really freezing, and then during the summertime we melt. It gets hot. So yeah, that's nice. Weather here, amazing. One last thing that I can say about Cape Town for this video is the fact that there is a lot of job opportunities compared to like back at home in the villages. Cape Town has a lot more job opportunities, so you can study for whatever and still get a job. And even if you don't get a job for what you have studied, there's something that you can still do. So that is about it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.